Hey everyone, Gurky the Gacha Grinder here, bringing you our very first gameplay look at Godforge. Godforge is made by a development studio called Fateless. Some of you guys may know Simon, aka Hell Hades, arguably and hands down the most prominent Raid Shadow Legends content creator. And, they decided one day that they were just, I guess, sick and tired of mediocrity, and they decided to put together a team and develop a game that's similar to Raid and some other Western turn-based games, which we desperately need more of, but from a player's perspective, not some greedy large corporation like Plarium. So far, so good. This is my second time making the video because I'm an idiot and had my microphone off in OBS. So we're just going through and taking our very first look at the game. So far, things have been smooth. There has been some janky movement on some of the enemies. Some of the icons and stuff can be polished and fleshed out, which I'm sure it is. I'm not talking shit. I'm just giving my criticism of my very first look at the game, which is very positive so far. I'm about 6-7 battles or something in. They have leader effects, gear, units have been dropping, and one of the issues that I would like to see with release, which I'm sure to be there, is to be able to long press on a unit to view their information or details. Or there is this big gaping spot over there. You could at least put like a mini information window, kind of like what King Arthur's Legends Rise does. I'm really hoping there's a Zatlux character in here. If you know, you know. Zatlux is probably one of my top 3 favorite units of any turn-based game I've played. Mainly because I had the highest damage-dealing unit in the world for a specific game that I'm not going to mention. Horrible development in publishing. Their first month, not making a ton of money, they decided they wanted to release a couple legendaries a week, banners up, trying to basically just a quick cash grab, milk the cow while still alive type thing. And we don't do that here. Here is in Gacha grinding, not Fateless. It's yet to be determined. Though I do have a lot more faith in Simon and his team than I do in Plarium and Netmarble and the rest of those jokers. How often do you get to see a studio develop a game, made for players by players? It's a no-brainer to me. I think it was a very wise investment, and even though this is only the first wave of alpha, things are looking crisp and clean. Most of the lighting is just, it's fake, but it's on point though. You know what I mean? Like if you look at this dude's armor, he just died. If you look at his armor, the light was staying in one spot while his armor was moving, or the light was moving when he moved, so it looks realistic. Some of it is just just like a rendered particle effect, but it's looking good. This is another issue, which I'm sure they'll fix. The name of the character is supposed to go up there above the rarity. A couple of them have it, some of them don't. See, like this rare Avalon God Steel, there should be a tooltip underneath it that tells you what it's used for, which is fine. Like I said, it's an alpha. See, I can't click off of that. Another thing that needs to be looked at. But yeah, not talking shit. Just vocalizing some things I noticed. the whole point is to flesh out the game for another alpha wave or two. I think there's 3. We're gonna go pretty hardcore on this. Channel small, but the amount of people interested in Godforge is vast. Oh, there it goes. Another graphical error. Anyway, we just want to showcase some of the first look and gameplay, and we're gonna be dropping a whole bunch more videos. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.